to a special video. This is the 2030 Champions League final. It is Real Madrid and our team, Borussia Mönchengladbach. If you've been following the Journeyman Series, you'll know what the hell is going on. But this game's popped up in our quest to take Austria to the World Cup. We are qualified for the 2030 World Cup. But obviously the boys have got the job done here. They've made themselves into the Champions League final. So we're going to play this one as a special video for you guys on the channel. It'll be uninterrupted, live commentary, live scenes. Let's get into the action and see if Borussia Mönchengladbach can win their first Champions League title. Well, here we go. It is the 2030 Champions League Cup. And we are at Wembley Stadium. It is Borussia Mönchengladbach and Real Madrid finding their way to be champions of Europe. And it'll be interesting to see who is in this Real Madrid side in such a late career mode game. 2030. And you can see there how the teams have progressed their way through. We haven't been in control of Borussia Mönchengladbach at all this season. All the games have been simulated. We've purely been controlling our Austrian counterparts qualifying for the World Cup. But this game's popped up and I thought, you know what? Let's give back to the subscribers that have supported this series and have a crack here at playing in the Champions League. Interestingly enough, they've got two player debuts here. Whether they've got injuries or whatnot, I don't know. But to play two fresh faces in a Champions League final seems a little bit odd. But that's not to say that they aren't high-rated players. We don't know actually what is in this Real Madrid squad. All we know is that this Borussia Mönchengladbach side is absolutely flying. And we have built an absolute force to be reckoned with. Hopefully, we can get the job done here today. Our first crack at the Champions League. And Ricardo Gallo, our scout future star, approaching 28 or 29 years of age now, the young Italian, but an out-and-out star of this football team. That is for sure. The captain for the day. I think he's a 92 rated left midfielder. Let's have a look at our team. We've got Stingel, the German, between the sticks. Lehner, Bakker, Schuster, and Damara. So a lot of Austrians there. Bakker is Dutch. Pischler and Deisenberger, the Austrian centre midfielders. Gallo, the Italian, on the left-hand side. Berntsen, the Norwegian, in the cam role. Perissale is Spanish on the right-hand side. And Walter Meyer gets the start up front. I think he's a 90 overall striker now. So we'll be looking to get something out of him. Here is the Real Madrid side. I'm not 100% familiar with a lot of these players. A lot of them could be regens and the likes. Asensio, we know who he is. And Kasper Dolberg as well up front for Real Madrid. Is that Jorge Sayens at centre-back there? But you'd assume there'd be some regens floating around. Well, here we go. Let's get into it. It's the Champions League final. And Borussia Mönchengladbach kicking it off here at Wembley. Deisenberger out to the Austrian Clemens Lehner, 92 rated. Here is Berntsen. He tries to slip one through. Walter Meyer will use his pace to break in on this one. Looks for Gallo, picked off by Henriks, and he gets it off to Diaz and Montes. Here's Galulian, great block from Berntsen. Slips it off, finds Walter Meyer, who shoots. And Farinez gets an early save here. 3 minutes gone, some good attack from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Jorge Sayens clears this one deep. And then Bakker gets in and makes a good stop. Berntsen now. That was a poor, ill-directed pass. Fornals takes advantage of that one and finds Oscar to Rui Pedro to Asensio. Back to Rui Pedro. Pischler is with him. Some good defensive work. Damara feeds it off here for Ricardo Gallo and back to Damara. The Austrian left back works his way down the line. He doesn't look like he's that pacey, so we'll cut back. Feeds it off now for Ricardo, and he gets stripped by Henriks. He's got him in his pocket here early. Here's Oscar to Delberg, finds Fornals. He works his way through, finds Oscar again. Looks for the challenge. Oh, Deisenberg is taking him out. That is a free kick for Real Madrid. 8 minutes gone here in the first half, and the referee is turning grey. It looks like he is going to lose some hair very, very quickly with the action that's happening here in the Champions League final. Dolberg plays it off quickly. It's Jorge Sayens. Don't get him get a long shot away. They feed it out wide here for Oscar. Clemens Lehner needs to do a job, and he does, and that's brilliant defensive work. Gallo gets back to put in a shift. Finds Deisenberger now. Can he set something up here? Comes back inside. Finds Berntsen. He'll slip this one back for Pischler. We've got some opening. No, it's a poor pass. Fornals tries to bring this one forward. Big Schuster, 6'7" of Austrian super strength. Gets this ball out wide and finds Ricardo Gallo, and he's got that pace to burn off his man. Works his way around the outside. Can he cut back? He can. Where's the cross? Perisseo can't get on the end. Here is Gallo again. He'll get the touch. Slips it off now for Damara. Back inside. Ricky Ricardo finds Deisenberger. We know he likes a long bomb, but he decides to retreat to Pichler. Brings it inside. Ricky Ricardo getting involved early. Here he is in the box. Can he set something up? He'll bring this one inside. Periseo! Come on! Borussia Mönchengladbach draw first blood. 15 minutes gone. A lovely turn and burn from Ricky Ricardo Gallo. Finds the Spanish winger in Periseo. He puts the flag between his legs. He's probably a little bit erect after that one. A lovely little finish into the bottom left corner. And it's Borussia Mönchengladbach getting the biscuits here early over Real Madrid. It's the Champions League final. We're yet to win one here in this career mode campaign. But Davide Lombardi looks happy with that finish. Periseo with his second goal of this campaign. And that makes it 1-0 to the German side. And will Real Madrid come at us now? That is the big question on everyone's lips. Here's Diaz Montes. Back to Umcano. Through the middle to Oscar. Altamaya uses his pace and then just whacks Asensio. Oh, that was a rash challenge from the Austrian. And a free kick now for Real Madrid. You know they're not going to lie down without a fight. Here is Dolberg. Schuster, you're not getting over that wall. Meyer will get the touch on and finds Berntsen. The Norwegian plays it back to Altamaya. And he has got 99 pace. He is taking this defensive line long. Works his way into the corner pocket. Cuts back. Here's the cross, but it was an average cross. And easily dealt with by Real Madrid. Here's Rui Pedro, plays it through the middle to Asensio, who seems to be okay after that big challenge from Walter Meyer. Here's Dolberg down the line. Clemens Lenner needs to do a job here. Sees Asensio coming through. They get back out wide. Galulian, Schuster, the big man mounted. Here's Asensio, plays it out to Galulian. Lenner misses a challenge, somehow slipping out of the way. Dolberg brings it inside. Backer is there. Pichler lays it off, and here is Berntsen. Can he set something up? No, he's given the ball away. It's Asensio again. Periseo getting involved, finds it out wide. Galulian. Periseo gets the touch, but Galulian comes through. Here they come to Fornals, off to Dolberg. Schuster again. Brilliant defensive work. Needs to do a job here, though. Everyone is under the pump. Needs the composure. Good save from the German in Stingel with his disco pants. And he just drives this one long. Periseo have the pace to get there. That is lovely work from Periseo. Meyer can't control it. Here is Jorge Saez. He feeds it off to Galulian, and they come forward now to Dolberg, trying to set some play up through the middle. Asensio, great challenge from Pichler. Diaz Montes recovers it. Asensio down the line for Dolberg. Dolberg in a 1-on-1 fight. Backer, the big Dutchman, does well, and here is Clemens Lenner. It's Borussia Mönchengladbach absolutely flying. Clemens Lenner down the line for the run of Walter Meyer. He's got the pace. Has he got the space, though? He works his way inside. Oh, great challenge. And that will be a corner for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Pichler to deliver this one in. It's a little bit close in the middle. Fariñas gets a good challenge in, and here is Dolberg. He'll try and come away with it. Uses some pace and strength. It's Ricky Ricardo Gallo in there trying to make the challenge. And Periseo just drops him on his ass. Yeah, you're not getting through here today, son. You're not getting through here today. Well, for some reason, Dolberg's taking their free kicks as well. He brings it forward. Diaz Montes back to Jorge Saez. Feeds it out wide. They've got some space here with Oscar. Who's going to get out there? Damara puts in a good block, and it will be a corner now for Real Madrid. Just need to defend here. 1-0 up after 34 minutes. Deep into the box. Backer gets up and does well. Walter Meyer out there harassing. Can't get the ball though. Ricky Ricardo Gallo needs to do the job now. He gets a block in. It's another corner for Real Madrid. Getting on the front foot now, showing some assertion. And Ricky Ricardo Gallo gets up and does well. Jorge Saez brings it inside. Rui Pedro slips it out wide, finds him Campo. Asensio, Jorge Saez just trying to get some build-up play here. Asensio, he slips through like a hot knife in butter. He's found a bloody opening here, and there's four around him, and eventually he managed to get something out of it. Gallo gives the ball away. Here's the ball in the box. Schuster, ever reliable. Berntsen slips this one off. Here is Deisenberger. He's going to need some help. Plays it back now for Clemens Lenner. Berntsen's working up the line, but Clemens decides to take this one on himself. Cuts back inside. Finds Deisenberger. Needs a runner. Needs some help. Finds Periseo now. Out back to Clemens Lenner, who's just been hiding on the wing. Clemens, can he get this ball in? He looks for Ricky Ricardo, but he is a small man. Rui Pedro Finds Asensio. Try and get us on the break here. Rui Pedro. Damara misses the challenge. They come out wide. It's Henriks now. Wants Schuster in the box. No one's marking. Pichler. Brilliant defensive play. The central offensive midfielder gets back. Here is Clemens Lenner. Just races away from the defender. Can he cut through the deck? Can he slip this one down the line? He can. Walter Meyer now works his way forward. He's got men encroaching in the box. Who's going to get on this one? It's Deisenberger. Slips it off to Berndsen. Back out for Meyer. He plays it back for Pichler. It was a rough touch. Pichler gets the touch inside. Galulian clears it up at the back as we close in on the half-time whistle. And, well, it's been an interesting first half here, that's to be fair. But it is Borussia Mönchengladbach with the lead at half-time through Periseo. It's 1-0. Well, pretty much a midfield tussle, only 2 shots to 1. Even possession, low tackle count. It's just been end-to-end football with no one really being able to get a shot away. A lot of intercept passes. Let's get into the second half now and see if Borussia Mönchengladbach can take this title. Well, the second half is underway. Rui Pedro played it back. And here is Diaz Montes. Asensio looking to impose himself here in the second half, you'd feel. He plays it forward now to Rui Pedro. Berndsen is there with him. Good challenge from the Norwegian. Periseo tries to play this one forward. Here is Meyer. It takes a rash challenge and a rash turn. And Real Madrid recover it at the back. There's Galulian. He's set up. Meyer gets in there, makes a decent challenge, and it's a throw-in now for Real Madrid. Galulian off to Kinkano, whatever his bloody name is. Good challenge from Periseo, but can't take the ball with him. Galulian does well. There is a free kick for Real Madrid. And it's just been cat and mouse stuff here in this game so far. That's a long ball into the back of the box. Damara gets up. Here's Berndsen. He'll try and slip this one forward. He's got Ricardo Gallo, who has Periseo absolutely breaking. The Spaniard works his way forward. Look, oh, it's a poor touch. He didn't need that secondary touch, and Fariñez covers it well. Bombs it long. Damara gets in. Here's Gallo again, the captain. Just trying to impose himself a little bit on this game. Damara down the line. Here's Pichler. He'll feed it forward. Oh, picked off again by the defensive line. Schuster should have this one. He does. He's a big unit. Berndsen, that's a poor touch and a poor pass. He feeds it inside. Here's Rui Pedro for Real Madrid. Oscar plays this one forward. It's a poor pass, and Clemens Lenner should have this one covered. We'll bring it back forward. Finds Deisenberger. Looking for some space here is Borussia Mönchengladbach. And here is the Austrian left-back in Damara. He works his way down the line, and he passes it off to Gallo. Really needed to go down to Berndsen, and Real Madrid pick us off at the pass. Here's Asensio now in the midfield. Pichler tried to lay a challenge, fell over, gave away a free kick. Here's Dolberg, back to Oscar. Pichler's in there fighting for it. Dolberg again finds an opening. Big challenge there from Bakker. Pichler plays this one forward. Berndsen fires this one off. Walter Meyer, can he set something up? No, couldn't turn and burn there. Here's Diaz Montes off to Galulian. It's Periseo again getting involved. Berndsen feeds it back now for Deisenberger. Back to Berndsen, off to Pichler, out wide for Damara. Damara has some space to move. Plays it off now for Gallo. He brings it inside for the Norwegian in Berndsen. What can he set up here? Oh, that is a poor pass. Needed to get the runner in Gallo. Here's Dolberg off to Asensio. Finds Fornals. What's he going to do with this one? Has to play it back to Diaz Montes. Gallo trying to throw his what weight he does have around. Rui Pedro off to Fornals again. They go for the cross play. Galulian, oh, Periseo's got him in his pocket. Can Lenner get in here? It's a good touch there from Clemens Lenner. And Clemens pushes his way forward. Still going Clemens. And the right back eventually gets run down. Fornals out to Galulian. Back to Kano. Long ball forward. Damara has that one covered. Here is Ricardo Gallo. Tries to get the touch forward, but it took an eternity for him to get a touch on the ball. Asensio. Rui Pedro picked off by Pichler. And here is Damara. He'll lay this one off. Gallo slips it inside. Walter Meyer was an average touch. He slips this one off now for Berndsen. Back out wide. Gallo plays it forward. Wanted Deisenberger. Picked off in the midfield and just getting shut down in that final third. There's Rui Pedro. Out wide now for Henriks. Big challenge from Pichler coming. No, he's missed it. Henriks is away now down the line. Works his way into the pocket. Here comes the ball inside. Goldberg all on his own. Still great save, and Schuster has to clear it away. Big save there from the German in the disco pants. And they make their first change. Maximiliano Alario checks in for Vitality Gullian. And you'd assume they are both regions. 71 minutes gone. It's a corner now for Real Madrid. Asensio whips inside. Berntsen tries to get up. It's going to come out the back. And it's all Hassanez and Pichler. Plays it forward now for Gasper Dolberg. He brings it inside. Stingel with a big punch. Who's going to get on this one? Pichler gets in there and does well. There's Berntsen. Needs to feed this one off. Periseo gets in there, gets a challenge, but it comes back in through Oscar. Rui Pedro does his man inside out. He feeds it out wide. Pichler does well and then slips this one off. Periseo needs some help, needs a runner. Finds Deisenberger. Where is Clemens Lenner? Get running, Clemens. There we go. Clemens working his way down the line now. Periseo, needed to go. Alario cut him off at the pass. Here's Asensio. Real Madrid showing some urgency now. Schuster plays this one off. Here's Ricardo Gallo. He needs to do something. It's a lovely pass off to Damara. And Damara works his way down the line. No one really coming at him. He slips it forward now. It's Berntsen, the big Norwegian. Cuts back inside. Takes the strike. And it's a good save. And we'll get a corner. It might be time to make some substitutions as they bring on Sergio Diaz for Marcus Asensio. So we're going to make 3 changes. Azinga, the Austrian. Homez is from Colombia. And Villanova is from Venezuela. For Berntsen, Deisenberger and Periseo. Freshen up the team. 10 minutes to go. Can we hold on to this 1-0 lead? It's Gallo to deliver this corner in. It's up and it's high. And, well, I think that was Villanova getting an opportunity. But it's been cleared by the defence. Another corner. Gallo whips inside, comes out the back. Ricky should be able to get on the edge of this one. He does. Gets the touch, finds back up. Centre back from the Dutch. Homez gets the touch on. Here's Villanova, so the new lads combining. Lovely touch. Here's Azinga, plays this one off. Here is Gallo, works his way around, takes the strike, and a good save from Farinez. And Borussia Mönchengladbach, like they've got their tails up here. 10 minutes to go. Deep into the box. Comes out the back. We need to be careful. Here's Sergio Diaz, number 10, so we must be okay if they've given him such a low number. Back up. Absolutely steals the ball off him. Slips this one forward. It's a poor pass. It's a centre-back pass. Here's Fornals. What's he going to do? Slips it back to Alario. Comes out to Sergio Diaz. You know they're going to throw the kitchen sink at us here in the last few minutes. Homez gets the touch. Deisenberger can't get involved. Here comes Campo. He feeds it off to Fornals. He finds Sergio Diaz dodging and weaving his way through the traffic. It's the centre-back of Campo. Oh, he's missed. Unlucky. They tore us apart, got the opportunity, and the big centre-back, I think, has absolutely spunked it. Not Stingel to bomb this one long. At 1-0, we really just need to hold on now. Might try to get a touch on that one. Here's Oscar, picked off by Pichler. We'll fire this one out for Villanova. He comes back to Gasper Dolberg. Villanova is in. Here's Azinga. Oh, couldn't get the touch on. Oscar now. Plays it forward. Clemens Lenner gets it on the end of this one. Come on, boys. Just fight it out. And we're into injury time. Azinga with a big touch. Here's Bakker. Should have this one covered. Picked off again in the midfield. Azinga gets the touch. Slips it off. Villanova has Meyer. He's got the run here. It's Ricardo Gallo to finish the job. Oh, my days. Took an eternity to pull the trigger, but it doesn't matter. It's a 1-0 victory. And a Champions League title for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Periseo with the early goal. Lovely manoeuvre from Gallo to set it up. And we will lift the Champions League trophy here. So that is a good way, a good story to probably finish our time here with Borussia Mönchengladbach. We can fully concentrate on the Austrian World Cup now. And see if we can wrap up this career mode. But just wanted to bring you this episode. Something a little bit special. And you've toiled so hard for near on 12 seasons to put together a team. We've travelled through 5 continents. We're into the Bundesliga. We take a hold of Borussia Mönchengladbach. We bring a lot of our Austrian brotherhood into this side. And now we are the Champions League title holders. And Ricardo Gallo gets to lift another trophy. Davide Lombardi gets another trophy for his cabinet. And, well, that is the story of the day. Borussia Mönchengladbach are the Champions League winners. We'll leave you now with the celebrations and the scenes. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Hit the like if you did one. Like this video. Subscribe if you are new around here. We will be finishing off the Journeyman in a not too distant future. If we can get through to a World Cup final, that would be absolutely outstanding and really put the icing on the cake of what has been a pretty tremendous series. And then we can move on. But thanks very much. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And you have a good one.